Now we are going to build 3 custom skills from scratch. For this application, I am going to create one skill for new component, second skill is for new screen, and third skill is for new hook. So let's create a skill folder. So go back to the Claude folder. This is the Claude main folder, and inside this, let's create a subfolder named as skills. Name must be skills. It's not up to you, so you have to keep it skills. Press enter, and inside this skills folder, you have to create the folders for all the skills. For example, here I am creating a new folder for new component. Let's add a component folder. This is the new component folder. Press enter, and inside this folder you have to add a SKILL.md file. Name should be SKILL.md. Similarly, let's create another subfolder for a new skill. Like the second skill is new screen. Enter this subfolder, and inside this subfolder, let's create a new SKILL.md file. Press enter, and then again create a new subfolder for a new skill, which is for new hook. Press enter, and then add a new MD file for this skill. So these are the 3 subfolders inside the skills folder. So I have already created these MD files, and I'm just going to use those MD file content here. So for new component, I'm going to use this content. Let's save this file. For new hook, let's copy this content, paste it here, save this file. And for new screen, just copy this content and paste inside this new screen subfolder. And here in this project, I am using Supabase, so I am adding one more skill for Supabase migration. So let's add a new folder, and let's say is a Supabase migrate folder, and let's say migration. Press enter. Let's add a new MD file here, SKILL.md. Go back to the Finder, and I'm just copy and paste the content for Supabase migration. Let's save this file, and these are the skills for this project. So inside this file, skill name and the description are mandatory so that Claude get an idea what is going on behind this skill. Also, skills should be concise because every skill loaded and takes space in the context window. So now let me explain you first what are the core purpose of these added skills here. So here, new component skill purpose is to generate a new React Native component that meets the Willow requirements. Like the component should be TypeScript and must always look premium and polished. And this skill also includes light and dark mode support. And we also mentioned here proper file location, which is, I mentioned that component must be inside the src folder. And inside that, we have the list of all the components. This is basically the location for a newly created component. So this is the skill for new component. Now let's move to the next skill we have for new screen. And the core purpose of this skill is to scan fold a complete screen with navigation, with proper data fetching, and with all UX pattern. This skill also handles state management and empty states, and this skill also handles callback properly and optimization of the performances as well. So the third skill is this new hook skill. And new hook skill handles API loading, error, and the success states. This skill also handles use callbacks and also makes sure hooks must be TypeScript, and it also clean up the use effects. So here there is one more skill I have added. So the purpose behind this Supabase skill is to generate and run SQL queries with proper RLS policies. And inside this skill folder, you can add multiple skills for your project. So these are the local skills right now, and these skills will work inside this project only. What you can add multiple skills globally that you can use in multiple applications. So for this, you have to go to the Claude folder. Here, you can check inside the Claude folder, there is an agent folder. Similarly, you can add skills folder inside this Claude folder, and inside the skills folder, you can add multiple skills inside this, and then you can use globally those skills in multiple applications. So right now for this application, I have added only these 4 skills, but you can add number of reusable skills for your project according to your requirement. So now let's run and invoke the newly created skills. Let's say new component is our skill name. This is the new component skill that we have created right now. And you can say we invoke this skill just using a / command. So we invoke the new component skill, and what now I want, let's say create note card component. Just press enter. Here Claude checked that I have created 4 skills. So it noticed that 4 skills available right now for this project. So right now, here Claude asked that what action Claude should perform, because note card is already present because we already run command for the UI component. So right now, I will choose the second option, new presentation note card, and let's see what this skill built for us. So here Claude created a component for us named as note card display, and it mentioned that the newly created component is under 80 lines and it meets the skill requirements. The skill requirements are TypeScript properties, the theme support, and the loading skeleton requirement. Basically, it made all the requirements that we mentioned inside this new component skill. Now let's check the simulator. Reload your iOS simulator. Here I am reloading the app on simulator again. And now let's check the component. So this is the new node component. This is just built right now using our new component skill. You can add here the note, you can add here the description for this particular note. Similarly, you can invoke new screen component skill as well. This is also the local skill that we have created. You can use this new screen skill for creating a new screen. For example, you can tell here create setting screen. Just typing this create setting screen, this new screen skill will create a full screen for you. So here you can see that Claude has created setting screen for us. So let's open the simulator again. So while opening this application, and when I click on setting icon, this app crashed. So I asked Claude to fix this crash which happened on setting screen. So just after mentioning the crash issue, Claude fixed the issue. And now again, let's go back to the simulator and reload the application. Go to the profile screen, and here is the setting button. Just press the setting button, and this is the screen that Claude has created for us using the local skill which we have created with the name new screen skill. So similarly, you can create multiple skills for your project. These skills depends on your project requirements. And here you also checked that how we can invoke these local skills. And just using these skills, we don't need to write down a long prompts. So today's lecture is very powerful because here you will see you now no need to write down long prompts. Also, UI is fully handled by the custom subagents that we have created in previous videos. And we also added skills today, that what architecture a new screen or a new component or a new hook should follow. Also, Supabase migration is also working automatically in this project. So adding skills inside your project is really very powerful, and it making your workflow super fast. Similarly, you can invoke the other skills as well. For example, if you want to create a new hook, then you have to invoke this local skill just by using this / command. Similarly, if you want to perform Supabase functions or any Supabase related task, then you have to invoke Supabase migration local skill that you have created here. So just by using / command, you are actually invoking all these requirements. That's why you don't need to write down full prompts every time when you are creating new screen, when you are creating new hook, when you are creating new component. That's why these skills are very useful inside your project. Thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this video then please hit the like button, and if you are new to this channel then do subscribe for more related content, and if you have any doubt related to the video then do comment. So happy coding and bye.